Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we're going to start 10-6 notes, trig and area. Before we begin, obviously, hope. These would be the quotes in our room right now. With hope, there's nothing. The U.S. hockey team is a great example of hope, one of the worst, youngest hockey teams in the world, right, Sam? Beat the famous Russian team. And then these are all acronyms, which are really good. We start with the most positive one, hope. Hold on, possibilities exist. Hope, H-O-P-E. Hearing other people's experiences. There's been several people who have overcome adversity, overcome terrible situations by keeping hope and overcoming them and achieving excellence. And then sometimes, just in desperate times, hope, hang on, pain ends. And we can definitely relate to that one during this trying time. So before I begin the 10-6 notes, it's very important. You guys do not have to turn in your homework to us. Strongly encourage you to check the answers with my answers from the video prior. Direct message myself if I'm teaching with any questions you might have. If they are not matching up your answers to the answer key, then and you can't find it after you rework it, then please give me a question and I'll be glad to go over that with you. The other deal is go back to how I teach it. Because when we did the law of cosines, a lot of your mistakes, the ones I saw, just to get this, Sam, you got trig and area? This is the one we're doing today. A lot of the mistakes were simply you guys were not starting on the right-hand side for law of cosines, doing this side first and then to the other side. So please, that's why we were on the notes. Go through it. I know it's not the best scenario to teach. Believe me, I'm not a pro at this either, but we can, we'll work through this together. Okay, so here we go. Now, 10-6, trig and area. This will be on our quiz next Tuesday, but it will simply be using your notes. So please take great notes. You might need an extra sheet of paper or something. It's going to get a little bit crazy here. You're going to have to rewind and again ask us questions. On the quiz, we are not going to require you to do it from scratch. I'm going to ask you something about these notes, and you will simply just find the answer and put it on your quiz. Just make sure you guys are holding yourselves accountable, most importantly. All right, so number one, it starts out with find the measure of angle ABC. So watch our letters A, B, C, and they want us to find this angle right here. And these are a labyrinth of right triangles. So we know in a right triangle it's 90 degrees. 90 minus 58 equals 32 degrees. So a lot of this is just going to be careful labeling. Sam, how's this coming out? Is that too small?
It's good.
Good. Number two in our notes is find the measure of angle CAB, which is going to be down here, CAB. So angle CAB, again, notice it's a 90-degree angle. So 90 minus 25, should be able to do that one in our head, is 65 degrees. I should ask Sam to do that, right? Sam, you ready for this one?
No.
Find the measures of angle ACB. I love that. He's like you guys. So 65 is here. And you can put little letters in here, whatever you want, numbers. All right, whatever, just a little marking. So now I know that all angles in a triangle add up to what, Sam?
90.
What? All angles in a triangle. They teach you that?
I forgot. I know 180.
180. 180.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, it's easy. So 65 plus 32. Plus 32 is 97. You go to Star Farm. That's okay. You go to Star Farm. They probably didn't teach you that yet, right?
No.
All right, 180 minus 97 is 83 degrees. Okay, so there we go. Really not terrible to begin with, okay? That should be a nice little review. Now, we skip over to the back, and this will definitely be on our quiz. Law of sines, okay? So this is going to be good review of what we did with law of sines. Now, if you read carefully, it says redraw ABC. So this is question number 4. So redraw it. And what do I have on ABC? I have 315 over here. We found angle B to be 32. Okay, just on the other side. We found angle A to be 65, I believe. And we found angle C to be 83. All important stuff. Now, they're asking us to find the length of AC. So there is my X. All right, what did we do last week with the capital A's?
Didn't we like subtract them or something?
Not yet. Across from the capital A, we did little a. Across from capital B, we did little b, lowercase b, and then lowercase c. And then some students have a hard time figuring out which sign to use. Again, if you pick it out, any of them you can really pick, but this keeps us from this keeps us organized. So if I'm finding B, I know for sure I'm going to use this one, little b, and I got the angle. Now the only side I know for sure is C, so that tells me I'm going to use C over sine of C. All right. If you notice, yay, we got the angle, but we don't have the side, so we can't use it on this example. That should help some of you. Please don't do that. My son's sign over here.
Sorry.
X over sine of 32. Okay? Equals. Okay? What is our C? 315 over sine 83. Now, we haven't attacked this. Some of you are just doing these all together, probably. I don't even know. Make sure our calculator, if you remember, I said sine of 30 gives us 0.5. Everybody okay with that? Sine of 30 gives you 0.5. If it does not give you 0.5, go back and change your calculator. I did already have someone ask that question earlier. I'll be glad to answer that again if that's you. Sine 83 times x, just direct message me. And 315 times sine of 32. Now, Mr. Tom, how did you get that? Sam, how did I get these answers? Do you remember?
You cross multiply.
Nice job, cross multiply. So there you go. And we do not have to write this down. If you can't read my sloppy handwriting, I'm sorry. That says 315 times sine 32. Okay, if you did it correctly on your calculator, you should have gotten 166.92456, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is on our calculator already. I need to get x alone, so I'm going to divide by sine of 83. So I know some of you like to take shortcuts. You don't have to write that long, ugly decimal. Again, I'm just doing that to make sure you guys are staying along with me. Sine, this says sine. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. Divide by sine of 83. How many minutes am I up to, Sam?
7:30.
Okay, so x equals 168.17. Round to the nearest whole number. That's going to be 168 for length AC. Okay, so Sam's going to hit pause. Get yourself organized, and we'll go finish the page on the next example.